EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
Flush to his right.
Good shit.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick.
Damn, good block.
Shreds into the stiff arm. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Look at this Baltimore defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll be taken down at the 48. for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
The best.
Two big plays in
Chest.
succession.
You want to beef,
Not
but
sure
you
the
better bring your
Stenos will
best.
get 'em, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And Stroud now to throw. And
Damn.
as he releases it.
Come on, O-line.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a
Come on, O-line.
There's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
Oh, he should have reached his arm out. Oh, he should have reached his arm out.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the off season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing.
Oh my!
Get the ball to him right away.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So
You gotta be shitting me.
On third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. And it's intercepted.
Good deal.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on
How the
fourth and
fuck
goal
he
and throw
missed
it
that
back.
pass, bro?
Still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
They go play action now. Jackson locates Hardman for another catch. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. Inside handoff, Henry.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action. Now Jackson on the move to his left. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down and he gives himself up there at the end. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Looking for a cleats, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll buy some time running. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
Definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
I'm trying to figure out why my player's been tired every week of the season.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
Oh, my fault.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Stroud out of the gun here. Flushed out right. Dumps it off to Mixon. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He ain't even jump.
Falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Wiggles free. And will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Shreds the tackle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They go play action with Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. They'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. Give me a
Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Now a 2nd and 2. Inside handoff to Dixon. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 18. 36 yards on the play. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Fuck you giving him a speech for, nigga. Y'all 28 zip.
They're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud.
Fuck you jump for.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Stroud to throw it. Wide open receiver complete.
Let's go, rookie.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
I ain't doing all that celebration shit, nigga. Let's go.
From 17 yards out. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Ready to come back out on
So that,
offense.
Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question. We'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Oh, shit.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they got to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
Good fucking hit. Get ready to come back out on offense. Come on, man. Let me see something.
When you speak like that, you know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic
Niggas,
oath,
bro.
do no harm. You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Oh, God, bro.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nico Hardman, 67 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Nice little juke.
Of course.
Past the 35, a very good return, but a penalty down. That may negate all the good work. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Working to put a drive together. Stroud completes this out wide. So it's stopped for no gain. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now third down and 6 to go. Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Stroud will look to throw once more. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 69 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. Good gain there on 1st down. That keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 35 yards. And the Ravens are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football.
Slow as fuck, bro. Everybody tired.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull around it out of their hat. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Stroud looking to throw.
Yo, what the
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. The CD, they're out big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Throw left side complete. That's Towers. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
The offense on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Sliding out of the pocket. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Now Stroud. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And Stroud now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Now let's just go and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. One last shot at the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the final second.